will go away like a regular computer, and you just touch the screen and it'll pop back up.
Okay.
Also, if you ever need to turn off or turn back on, it's still calculating everything. You're not messing anything up. It's pretty foolproof if you haven't worked it. It's common sense, but I know it takes a lot to actually like get in the groove of things. So before anything, right now it's in training mode. So the letters are red, it says training mode, and then there's going to be an additional pop-up that says like, warning, you're in training mode, you're not making any money right now. It's not calculating anything for you. So don't mind that extra pop-up. That won't be normal when you're actually doing a transaction. So everything will start with taxable sale. If you scan without taxable sale, don't worry, it will tell you I can't do anything. So taxable sale. And then if you follow this green bar, that's going to guide you through everything. So scan barcode, it's just telling you to scan. I don't have anything right here, so I can just scan this. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, for fun. And then I'll scan something here too. So now that we're done scanning, however many items they were getting, we're going to hit pay. And now it's telling you your total with tax and whatnot. So from here, I like to freeze on this frame, especially when it's the children and not with their parents, to make sure they have that amount. Because from here, you can hit no if they don't have it, and in turn go and edit it. You can void an item. After you hit yes, you just have to cancel the whole thing, which is also completely okay. But then if they have like 20 things, I know it's a pain in the butt to scan. So I always freeze here and make sure you have 2244, and if they do, then I hit yes. I'll show you how to edit on the next one, so it's not too confusing. Form of payment, do you guys take all cash and check and card?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Most of them don't bring checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going to turn away a sale if they have a checkbook.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Are you gonna have a square for the cards?
We have cards here.
Oh, you
They
do
have
that.
a slider.
Oh, got it.
So I will do cash for this one. That's that warning pop-up I told you about. Now it's saying cash amount. So let's say they gave us $25. No decimals are needed. You can just hit the $25 and enter. This pops open. The key is right here for the future. And then it'll tell you the change here. And then the receipt also pops out with the change.
Awesome.
It's a cash. There's only one receipt. So, let's do another one, taxable sale. Let's say they get a bunch of these, and I'll explain all that too in a second. We're going to say yes, they have it, and they're going to do a check.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys whether you want to deal with, handle a check as money. I know some kids send a blank check. Sometimes it's a $20 check. You can handle that as cash if you guys feel comfortable, because in the end it just washes unless it's an obscene amount and the check bounces. Okay. So you can handle that, like enter 20 as if it's $20, because then you're cashing that $20 check anyway. Anything paper you guys handle, cash and checks. Cards we handle. So for whatever reason it's insufficient funds, we handle that. You guys don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So let's say the check amount is the total $329. You can hit total, you can hit $329. I like to hit total, so I'm not overcharging anybody anything. And that total number is for cash, checks, or credit card, but usually cash. They're not always giving you the exact change. So enter check number. It's that 3 to 4 digit number in the right hand corner. So let's just say it's 123. Enter, and then it prints the receipt. So checks also only get one receipt because your receipt is the check.
Okay.
Let's say taxable sale again, and I will show you guys a void this time. All right, we're going to pay, and let's say no, they don't have $2.19, they only have $2. So we're gonna say no. We're gonna go to void item. We're gonna choose whatever it is that they're voiding. And then finish, and then it pops up. It took away that, so they had $2, so they're fine now. We're going to go ahead and pay, and yes, they do have that amount. And let's say we're paying in credit card. So credit card, there's that pop-up. Credit card amount, I'm going to hit total, so I don't charge them $1,064. It's now asking for the credit card, so that's to go ahead and slide it. If for whatever reason it's not sliding, sometimes it goes weird, you can manually enter it, same, but I will slide it, and then it will pop up for a signature. You can go ahead and sign and hit accept. You can.
Do you have the barcode facing that way?
Yeah.
Otherwise, okay.
I have the picture right there.
Strip out. Oh,
Yeah.
strip out. Okay.
And then
If it doesn't
with
look one way, you
credit card,
exactly.
they get the first receipt, and then it'll print out a second receipt. You save that, and you can put it in the bottom of your register. So I showed you a void. I showed you all 3 transactions. Like I said, if for whatever reason in the middle of the transaction you're just completely confused because they're counting pennies and nothing's making sense, and you just need to like start all over, you can just hit cancel. It'll say you want to void it, yes, and we don't monitor how many times you voided a transaction. So for your own sanity,
Receipt too.
just yeah, you don't need to save these either. Some people
Okay.
save them. Other than that,
Reports.
I know. Do we have paper?
Yeah, reports
yeah,
and
there's
paper.
2 things in here. So to change the paper, it's just this button right here, and it'll just keep beeping over and over and over and over.
And then if we run out of paper and we
There's
don't
2
have
more in
any
there.
more,
There's 2 in each one. You won't
okay.
run out.
Okay.
You might not even have to change this, to be
Okay.
honest. Other than that, this is the steps.
Does the report print on that paper too?
Yes.
Okay.
So I can show you that too.
Okay.
The only things that don't have SKUs are the money erasers and the wooden pencils, which are up there. If for whatever reason something's not scanning, like sometimes the plastic on the erasers or the diaries is all crumpled, you can scan the miscellaneous, and that's just kind of like a master skeleton SKU, and you
Okay.
can just enter in the amount. Yeah. Other than that, you guys can practice at another time if you want, or after I leave.
Okay.
But for the reports, like you asked, it would be staff
Uh-huh.
reports.
Okay.
And then all you really need is the financial summary. So bear with me. This sometimes takes a while to unclick.
Now, if we wanted like a printout of what we sold that day, not just the financial summary, is that the merchandise one?
Yes. Gosh darn it.
Just because if we're doing reorders, it's easier
Yeah.
if we print out what we've
What you sold.
sold, so that way. And
There
are
you
there
go.
filters on the reports?
If
we've sold more than
there's
5
not,
of a certain item?
it will list it off, but you don't have to print it out either.
Or a
You
low
can just
inventory.
uncheck print
print. Okay. So
and check display,
you can
and
display
then
it.
just generate, and then it'll just pull up, and you can scan it through here.
Oh, perfect.
There,
And
and just
Awesome.
What was
so
the
you don't
paper?
have to print it
So-
because sometimes it prints and it's like
So when you're doing
Well-
reorders for the next day,
Yeah.
because you'll
How do you
normally
show-
be the one
Sorry, he's
here for
repeat that.
instead of print you just click display.
Okay.
yeah.
So
And that was under the.
this is still under the reports, yeah.
Okay.
This is such a
But you
pain,
click you would want to do merchandise
Versus financial summary, and
Versus-
then
Yeah.
just display it.
and then
Okay.
it'll tell you what all
Okay.
we've sold. So
Okay.
that way, if we're selling a lot of a certain item, because you'll be doing the
You'll be
reorder.
closing.
I'll be
right.
closing, but you'll be doing the reorders at 11 o'clock.